Let me show you how to simplify this sodic expression on the board. We are told to simplify root 18 plus root 18 all over root 2. If you want to solve this question correctly, the first thing you need to do is to break these numbers down into 2, such that one of the numbers will be a perfect square and the other one will be a non-perfect square. Now, some persons may be wondering, what is a perfect square? A perfect square is a number that when you find its square root, you get a whole number. There will be no decimal in the answer. Let me give you some examples. We have 4 here, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on and so forth. You see these numbers here? If you find the square root of any of them, you get a whole number. There will be no decimal in the answer. If you find the square root of 4, you get 2. If you find the square root of 9, you get 3. Find that of 16, you get 4. That of 25 will give you 5, and that of 36 will give you 6. Not 6 point something, no. You understand? So we are going to replace this 18 with 2 numbers such that one of them will be a perfect square and the other one will be a non-perfect square. This 18 here can be written as 9 times 2, because 9 times 2 gives us 18. And 9 is a perfect square. 2 is not a perfect square. Remember I told you that one of the numbers will be a perfect square and the other one will be a non-perfect square. So this is the solution. In place of this, we are going to write roots. In place of this 18, write 9 times 2 plus, we do the same thing here. In place of the 18, we write 9 times 2, then all over root 2. The next thing to do here, we are going to apply something called multiplication rule of third here. According to multiplication rule of third, anytime you have numbers being multiplied inside a square root sign, because the square root sign is covering both of them, we can separate the numbers. So we can just write it as square root of 9 times square root of 2. Then plus, we do the same thing here, square root of 9 times square root of 2. Then all over this root 2 here. Now, let us evaluate further. Square root of 9 will give us 3. That 3 now times this root 2 give us 3 root 2. So we have 3 root 2. And plus, square root of this 9 will give us 3. That 3 now times root 2 give us 3 root 2. Then all over this root 2 here. The next thing now is to add these two surds. Before you add surds, first of all, make sure that the numbers inside the square root signs are the same. If they are not the same, you cannot add them. You understand? So because these ones are the same, you can add the surds. And when you want to add surds, you make use of the numbers in front. So 3 plus 3, that will give us 6. Because the root 2 is common, we pick one of them. Then all over this root 2 here. Root 2 cancel root 2. And we have 6. And this is the answer to this question. I hope you find this video helpful.